Okay, this is just me on record saying this. One of the things that just gets on my nerves, and I mean this really gets on my last nerve, is that people think that tarot card readers are a bunch of frauds. They're a bunch of soothsayers, or they're just after your money half the time. There are those who do that, but it wouldn't be right for you all to classify us one the same. There are people like myself and a lot of my friends in Mysterium and even in Tarosophy International who benevolently, respectfully, and professionally practice tarot. We take our practice with a lot of pride. We put a lot of ourselves into it. Then there are those douchebags out there that are just trying to fool you. Okay? There are those douchebags out there that just try to upsell useless cures. And what do they do at the end of the day? They basically want to con you. Another thing I got to share with you guys. Okay? When dealing with professional tarot readers, these are artists. These are people who have dedicated a good chunk of their lives to learning and practicing. The worst thing you can do to them is demand a free reading from them without even knowing them, without having anything that we call emotional bank account, as the late Stephen Covey used to call it. I'd like a tarot reading, but I don't want to pay for it. If you're in the business of giving hand jobs, would you give it to this person for free? These people have a professional need. They do this for money. They do this because they need it and they're good at it. If you're going to go up to them expecting that you're entitled, then you're going to get crap, honestly. But there's always a term of energy exchange, meaning the energy of the reader is being used here. You guys need to remember that when any reader or diviner of sorts, worth their salt, gives you a session, they're actually using a large amount of their personal energy. They're using a large amount of their prana, chi, magic juju, whatever the hell you want to call it. Any reading that they give so much of themselves into, they at least deserve to be compensated. Now the question usually is, well, what's a good energy exchange? Well, at the end of the day, cold hard cash works well. In certain cases, if you're lucky, you might find somebody who would be willing to give you a decent session if you took them to lunch, or if you did a favor for them as well. At the end of the day though, please respect the fact that your readers only have so much energy to work with. Artists don't do their stuff for free. Dancers don't dance for free. Show some respect to a person's needs, a person's skill, and a person's craft. And actually, by showing that respect, your reading will be probably the best reading you've ever had in your life.